name is Yuli Pritania. I'm 31 years old. I work as an editor, writer, and translator. I work in Noura Publishing since December 2016 and started as fiction editor for translated novels. I then both manage the manuscript from local and international writers since 2018. I usually spend my time in the office reviewing some manuscript from international writers or some foreign language novels to be translated. Once I find a good book to be published, there will be editing process for 1 until 3 months. I also make the social media contents about the book's fun facts to capture readers' attention. For now, we are focusing on fantasy, thriller, and romance, and we usually publish 1 until 3 novels per month for fiction. Here are some of the books I edited this year.
Noura Publishing is a part of Mizan Group and established in 2012. Noura is from Arabic word Nur, which means light, and our logo uses colors orange for sun and blue for sky. Noura has 26 staffs and already published around 1,000 books until now, usually 4 until 7 books per month. We publish a broad range of books, fiction, non-fiction, children books, and religion. Noura's books have also been published overseas in the UK, Malaysia, and Singapore. In regards to international authors, Noura publishes the work of Edgar Allan Poe, Roald Dahl, and Rick Riordan. For the bestsellers, I'll put the 6 titles for you. These are from Wattpad, and the next are regular books. I choose to go to Gramedia Matraman, one of the biggest bookstores in Indonesia, to show you what kind of books that we have. Here they have bestseller shelf, and as we can see, this table is varied with Indonesian novels and translated ones. And here is full of Wattpad and AU novels. Noura Publishing gets some good corner for our best-selling books Tuhan Ada di Hatimu or God is in Your Heart, and we even have the standee for the author. This is an Islamic motivational book which already sold for more than 35,000 copies. And our bestsellers for fiction, Percy Jackson and the Olympian series from Rick Riordan. For the last 2 years, there are some rising trends in Indonesia. The books recommended by K-pop idols, mental health theme or motivation for non-fiction, and ones about religions for children books. In 2021 and 22 for fiction, there are novels from Wattpad or AU from Twitter, which publish in massive numbers and really good in selling. Many new publishers appear and they focus on these themes. The genres are mostly romance for teen or YA. I will explain a little about AU. AU or Alternate Universe is part of fanfiction. In Indonesia, you'll find many of these in Twitter, in concept of fact chat or social media posts. There is no narration or dialogue. The characters will be from K-pop idols mixed with some original characters, but set in Indonesia and in their teens, high school or college students. This is like a heaven for young readers who don't really like to read long narrations and 100 pages of books. When this AU get published, the writer will change the name of characters into local names. Usually, these young readers are really royal and loyal, so they will still buy the book version, which already changed into the normal novel format, with narrations and dialogues. And the pre-order version always packaged with various merchandises. These books also adapted a lot into series of movies by OTT platforms. Surprisingly, although some major publishers decided to publish less, the data from ISBN service reported different. The numbers of published books were increasing, and it may be because there were many new publishers. You can see the data here. Unfortunately, there was no data for 2021 and 22, but according to Indonesian Publishers Association or IKAPI, the book selling from 58.2% publishers, decreased to more than 50% during the pandemic. The problem might be caused by the piracy, which become more aggressive lately, and it's really easy to find the pirated version in marketplace and social medias, and even the ebooks in PDF version, all sold in illogical cheap price. Noura Publishing has 4 divisions: fiction, non-fiction, children books, and religions. I'll show you some comparisons from before, during, and after pandemic based on numbers of titles we published in those years. We publish less and become more selective. The schedule is back to normal now. Since last year, 2 or 3 books from each division per month. These last 2 years are quite good to us because our selling is increasing and there are more bestseller books. We have Tuhan Ada di Hatimu or God is in Your Heart for religion, Cerita Islam Pertamaku or My First Islamic Stories for children book, Meditations for non-fiction, and Percy Jackson's and the Olympian series for fiction. Major publishers are quite struggling in pandemic era because we publish general books from many genres. Akad is one of the newest publishers which is really popular among the young readers, and they focused on Wattpad writers. Akad doesn't accept manuscript in email, they choose the story they want from Wattpad. They really know the market and extremely good in promoting the products. Even though they just started in January 2021, they get 205k followers in Instagram already, and even make an agency for the talents they used to play as characters from the novels they published. They create merchandises which then become the parts of their pre-order package. They even sold 20,000 books in 2 hours in the pre-order time. They use digital platforms to reach young people from Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. They usually publish 2 until 3 books per month, so they really can concentrate in selling it instead of publish massive numbers of titles from various genres and can really focus in promoting them equally like the major publishers do.
For the country where books are not the primary need, the pandemic really hit us hard. For quite some time, we can't just publish a good book only because we have to be aware of the market. The trends change so fast and often the same trend cannot guarantee success. I know that the publishers and readers from each country are different, but I hope we all can balance between, oh, this manuscript is so good, we have to publish it, don't care if it won't sell well, and we really need to release these mainstream ones because they are good money and we need profit. We are the publishers, we are the one who delivers the good readings, and as we know, a good book can change people. Hope we can manage to publish good quality books in and out.